Hi, everyone. So, how's my hair? Is it good? How's my outfit? What do you guys think of my outfit? Awesome. So, today I'm going to speak about effective communication, and we don't have it. Because my pant leg, I tucked it in my boot on purpose to see if anybody would tell me my outfit wasn't kosher. But I'm glad you all like it. How about that? So I am Monica Ortiz. I am the creator of the Masters of Mindfulness app and the founder of Exceptional Life Institute. So what I'm going to teach you here today is the art of effective communication and how valuable it's going to be to you for the rest of your life. So hopefully you guys all brought, because we're at a school, a piece of paper and a pen, because you're going to want to write this down. Okay, so what is effective communication? Effective communication is the art of successful communication. Wouldn't it be a beautiful, wonderful world if we were respected, listened to, and trusted by everybody we came into contact with? Wouldn't it be a great world if every conversation we had, we left it with a mutual agreement? What if we entered a conversation really, really wanting to listen to, pay attention to, and listen to the words that the other people in the conversation are saying? Wouldn't that be a great world? I think so. So, going to the art of successful communication. There are several parts of it, and I have a chart, and it's actually behind you, so if you can look at the chart. Think of communication like a circle, and you are one half of the circle, and the other person is the other half of the circle. We're going to make a pie, and now you split it up into 4 sections. So you now have 4 sections. So the first section is actually speaking, okay? So you want to speak to the person that you're in front of, and then you want to now let them speak. So now you're listening. And now you want to ask questions, okay? Because sometimes the art of communication is you need to understand really what is being said, what they want from you, what they're asking from you. And the last part of the chart is understanding, okay? Because it's really important for us to come to a deep understanding of what that conversation is about. Okay, and so now you split up your part of the pie, it is a pie, and now you have 4 sections, and you have listening, speaking, asking questions, and understanding. So if you notice if you look at the chart, speaking and listening on each side of the chart is opposite, because we don't want to talk over each other. We want to speak to each other, right? And then, again, so you're speaking, listening, speaking, and definitely asking questions, because there's a lot going on in a conversation. Usually the person who's trying to convey something needs for you to understand it in a very big sense. They want to ask something of you. Now, most of the time, what happens now in communication is we get really excited about an idea or an event or something going on with ourselves, and we approach somebody and we start speaking at them, right? Because we want to get a yes, basically. That's what we're after. We're after the yes, because no sucks. But a lot of times when we're communicating, we forget that there's a big picture. And the big picture in communication is coming to a mutually agreed upon outcome. And that's what we're getting at, is we're trying to get to that mutually agreed upon outcome. And that takes a lot of asking questions, because there are lots of facets to the conversation. So sometimes you go into a conversation, let's say you're talking to your teacher, and you want some extra credit work, okay? I thought that was brilliant, by the way, about the extra credit work for this. So you want some extra credit work, and so you have to understand from your teacher exactly what that entails. What is the extra credit work? How much extra credit is it? What exactly do I have to do? Do you want me to take some video with the to prove that I was there, or do you need to look at the sign-in sheet? Or again, there's a lot of asking questions in effective communication. And then the understanding, which brings us to the mutually agreed upon outcome. Understanding all of the questions that were asked of you and all of the questions that you asked of them. So what does effective communication do for you? It can help you eliminate errors. It can help you really develop a sense of trust with the person that you're speaking with, because again, the trust comes from the mutually agreed upon outcome. The trust comes from trust and respect come from knowing that you were heard, knowing that somebody actually cared enough to listen to everything that you said and cared enough to ask you questions. That means, hey, you know what? I'm really listening to you. Your conversation is important to me. And when you feel important to somebody, doesn't that make you feel valued? It's so amazing to have somebody value you. It's so amazing for you to value yourself. And so, in entering a conversation, looking at our beautiful pie chart, making sure that you understand this chart and making sure that if you use this, and I've been teaching this a really long time, you guys, to a lot of different people. I teach it to executives, students like you. And when they start practicing effective communication, it really starts opening up relationships. It really starts getting people to see you as a different person. And in your coursework, you are eliminating errors. You're really starting to progress and move forward in life. You're making less errors. Then when you go into your job, in your employment, same thing. Now you have a different relationship because you have one with your boss or you have one with your coworkers. And so if you're practicing the same thing, speaking, listening, asking questions, and understanding, people start looking at you and interacting with you on a much deeper level. Okay? So, moving forward, effective communication is the art of successful communication. And it can open a lot of doors for you. It can bring you much closer to the people that you love. It can open many, many relationships for you. And it can really propel you into a space even with yourself, being able to communicate effectively with yourself. So, in summation, effective communication is a very valuable tool to have in your life, to carry through your life, to help you progress in a way that can help you change the world. It can help you in deeper friendships, in creating deeper friendships and creating deeper relationships. Okay? It can help you open doors and really propel yourself forward. So, I've been practicing effective communication for a really long time. I really enjoy teaching it. And I wish that this was a little bit more interactive, meaning I could ask you guys questions. But because that's effective communication. Right? And that's why I started this talk with asking you questions. I didn't really want you to know how my hair was. So I wanted to say thank you guys, all of you guys, for letting me talk to you guys. And that's it. Have a great day.